Well, this morning, this got uploaded. We definitely roll with this. This will contain information for the upcoming version, which I'm very interested in. The mists parted and the stars ahead lit up the Evernight. The mountains sang in unison and the dawn of eternity spilled across the earth. The nameless wanderer returned after long absence and the golden hero reignited the flame of creation. The tremors of the eternal land reached beyond the sky and the final moment draws near. The Era Nova is complete. Meaning all we have to do now is fight Iron Tomb. Let's go! Archived record dialogue log 3. Just when I believed the Era Nova was complete, I sensed something was amiss within the Corflim of time. Evernight pulled me into a Memoria tide. Cyrene and Sunday helped me escape, but I was captured by Evernight again, and Black Swan seized the chance to approach her. I went back to the Express through a spirit warp jump, and I learned it was March who had protected us. Atta girl. Meanwhile, all connections within Amphoreus were severed. I chose to return immediately to search for my companions in the grove the Withering Earth demigod entrusted his mission to me. With his profound power— Hey, I see you, March! Let's go! With his newfound power, Heng found me in the Memoria tide. Together we entered the Great Tomb of the Nameless Titan, where every incarnation of Cyrene came to offer herself to remembrance. Deep within we found Evernight. When all seemed lost, Evernight was captured by my camera and trapped within the memory maze of Ides Elysiae. After several lengthy conversations, Evernight returned to my memories, and I finally returned to my companions. Atta girl. With every condition for Era Nova fulfilled, we returned to the depths of the Great Tomb and complete the final Era Nova ceremony. Okay, so experiment complete Era Nova. Now, Iron Tomb is gonna be born whether we like it or not. So I expect full-on boss fight. And I also think that's gonna be incredible. This so-called Corflim of world-bearing was only an illusion woven by Evernight using the Corflim of time to grant March 7th's wish and allow the Trailblazers to continue. She intended to filter the memories of the world-bearer, discarding failed mortals and heroes, and rewrite Amphoreus with suitable memories. In the end, Heng took up the divine authority and became this world's Earth demigod. March 7th reclaimed her future and passed the trial of time. The Nameless, along with the Chrysos heirs, stepped forward into the true Era Nova. Xandar revealed the truth of the Scepter, the 13th Titan Demiurge. It was a mind module excluded from the very beginning of the extrapolation. When the extrapolation reaches its end, the Iron Tomb will descend as a headless giant driven by instinct, seize another head before linking it with Noose, and converting their calculations into destruction. Aye, our boy's growth. We appreciate him. Oh god. Number 33,550,337. Back on the Express, Heng learned that Remembrance had seized the opportunity to block all outside interference. Determined to find his companions, he returned to Amphoreus. With Caslana's help, our guy! He opened the memory zone and reached the deepest place of Amphoreus beneath the grove. To stand beside his companions in Era Nova, Heng promised the demigod Terravox to allow the instinct of permanence to coexist with the blood and life of Earth's living beings. As a vessel, he would carry the endless stream of life into the Sea of Stars. Thus, he completed the trial of Earth, trailblazed his own path to permanence, and found the lost Trailblazer. In the Great Tomb, together with the Trailblazer, he repaired the data with, as I've written, and glimpsed the lingering memory fragments of Cyrene through the ages. No matter what, I will step into the fray myself. Only then can I face my companions. Well, can I truly face my companions? And this world with a clear conscience. Our guy. Let's go, March! Yay! March 7th was the first to enter Amphoreus as a mimetic memory. Like a spirit. With Lygus close behind, she willingly traded for Evernight's power, ensuring her companions could enter safely. In the moment of body exchange, she used the last trace of her consciousness to hide herself within the Time Titan. Later, when the Trailblazer photographed Orynyx, she slipped into the camera, where she remains to this day. Evernight had always lingered in March 7th's memories, appearing whenever she was in peril. To protect the path March 7th longed to trailblaze, she sought to imprison the Trailblazer in a sweet dream of memorial until the Era Nova that would reforge causality was complete. But, persuaded by March 7th and bound by law, Evernight returned to memories and fell into slumber. Empowered by Evernight's strength, March 7th reunited with her companions. This is adorable as hell still. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. Which I still love that they confirmed it. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror. Once we cast aside division and become one, memories will shine all the brighter. Let's go, ladies. Hey, okay. Are they gonna clarify? Lingering in the Trailblazers' memory world, Cyrene found March 7th's empty spirit. Together, they pulled Evernight into a labyrinth for negotiations, persuading her to with reason and resolve. Meanwhile, in the Great Tomb of the Nameless Titan, every past incarnation of Cyrene had stored her flame-chased memories there, breaking free from the cycle and merging into the ceremonial blade, while the scepter, stripped of logic, kept collapsing into regression. Losses are a constant on the flame-chased journey, but even if everything fades with the wind, love will remain, won't it? Castellana became a seal to suppress the the black tide. The world-cleansing golden blood flowing from Nanook's wound melted into his body, becoming destruction's final blessing. With that power, he tore open the memory zone and revealed the Great Tomb. Anaxa, hidden deep within Xandar's mind, uncovered the truth of Demiurge. Hysolans journeyed alongside Dan Heng, helping him confront Mountain Breaker and Terravox. Castorus gave her all to protect the Trailblazer and Chrysoses, thwarting Evernight's attempts to filter their memories. A girl, Castorus, still. If Aranova falters, erase all foreign factors at once, and let everyone fall into destruction together with the scepter. With her very life, Ceredra forged the law that became Amphoreus' final safeguard for Aranova. At last, all Chrysos heirs began Aranova and launched their final assault on Iron Tomb. Let's go. A girl, Ceredra still. Crazy choice. Let's go, girl. The heroes never yielded, never fell during Amphoreus' 30 million cycles. The one thing to fall was destiny itself. It's also interesting at times they show the Trailblazer as female and as male. They alternate between the two on which one kind of matters the most. When the Trailblazer was trapped in the Memoria Tide, Sunday reached out with tuning, guiding the Trailblazer and Dan Heng into the memory maze of Ides Elysia. Amidst the chaos, Sunday stirred. Black Swan quietly approached Evernight, uncovering the truth and purpose of remembrance within Amphoreus, relaying it to the Nameless. Herta, Screwlam, and Anaxa devised a plan to probe Lycus's mind, leaving behind a pathway to infiltrate the Scepter's interior. Across the universe, factions began to rally, preparing to strike at Iron Tomb together. Meanwhile, the instant in Noose's calculation draws closer to Amphoreus. We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of everyone, and next we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell. Which, we know that the Xianzhou's offering their full support, not just the Lorfu, but we don't know about the other factions getting involved. And I'm worried about their impact, because this is them knowing that Amphoreus is basically what is enabling Iron Tomb's existence and the hatching. Are they going to hold the people of Amphoreus to any sort of blame or account for this mess? I hope not, because it's technically not their fault that they were born into this situation. Just, they know what's at stake, and depending on the end result, they might want to hold someone accountable. Creating a new process, new world. This will be the last flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey towards the decisive battle with the destruction. Confirm that to start future extrapolation, yes. Scepter, body, and heart become one. Coronation, exotail, the last stroke. Like, the end result of this has to be Amphoreus becomes a true world. I still think that Cyrene's earring is actually the best insight into what we might have for what Amphoreus will eventually look like. It's neat that they release little bits and pieces like this. I'm looking forward to the special program. Even if I won't be able to watch it live, I should be able to watch it on the day. The question is, will I be able to get it edited on time? I hope so, but if not, like, it'll definitely be out later because I have to get home from work. And I don't get home until, like, on 6 PM. So I'll be watching it probably not long after I get home, and then editing it, and there's no guarantee it'll get uploaded within the same day. Worst case scenario, I'll have to prepare an alternative video and then edit it over the weekend and upload it Monday. Depends. At least I can play the updates on time, though. But yeah, no, Black Swan after this, will she stay with us? I'd kinda like it if she did. She's earned respect, and I appreciate her. I want to see her and March talk. Cyrene is probably going to stick with Amphoreus. Fernand's the weird one, because he seems so interested in the path of the Trailblaze, but would he leave his home is the question. He's given his all to protect it and the people he treasures. Would he really want to leave their side? I don't know about that one. Whatever will make him happiest, but I kind of feel like if he comes with us, then we're probably going to have to revisit Amphoreus quite a bit. I think he'd miss them. And I think it'd be, like, standing contrast to what his actual hope was through fighting through all these cycles. He has made it clear since the start that his wish is to protect the wish of everyone else in Amphoreus. Him being interested in Trailblaze doesn't necessarily mean he'll come with us. I'm fine either way. I just hope that they make it meaningful of a choice for him, and it doesn't feel like he's sidelined for it. I also wonder just how well the Express would be looked at for taking him aboard, considering he's... If he survives this, he's essentially the closest thing to what Iron Tomb was that exists. Like, he is a fragment of Iron Tomb. He is a fragment of a Lord Ravager that exists to kill the erudition. Do I think he should be held? That should be held against him? No, but does that mean that the factions will agree with that? We have no idea. Yay! Be nice to our boy. But yeah, no. Let me know what you guys kind of hope for out of the ending of Amphoreus. We're almost at the end, and I am going to really miss it. I will miss Amphoreus when it's said and done. I'll look forward to revisiting it in advance. I also want to carry the characters with me on my account if I can, like eventually in reruns. I will probably get more of the Chrysosaur characters, because some of them are just generically very good, and others lean into the team I'm building, so... Like, Hyacinth is probably going to be the first one on rerun that I'd get. Cyrene's next. She will come home. I've already got her guarantee for both her and her light cone. Regardless of what's going on with her, I want her home. But reruns, I'm looking at both Hyacinth and Treeby, and potentially Hysolins as well, to be fair, because I have most of the DOT team already prepared because I built it before. And Hysolins is a need for that team. And I like Hysolins. Hysolins was cool. Ceredra for Fernand, it really depends, but that's like less flexible. Like, Fernand's team for me works at present. I don't technically need Ceredra to make it work. It'd be better, but she's very narrow. But ultimately, I do need to stop characters overlapping between my team comps, so having Treeby will definitely help because it frees up a slot of where I'd use Sunday. It's nice. I like what's going on. I like what they've done with the characters and that they're varied for different team comps. I like that you can technically fit them in wherever suits you. We'll see how well it turns out long term, but I'm all in. I've really loved Amphoreus. I know some people don't like it. I've made a separate video that will eventually get uploaded talking about XPs and the focus on content outside of Start-based Star Rail itself. That'll be something. Like, I think Amphoreus handles itself well, but it's a personal taste thing. As long as those people aren't making it hell for the ones who like it, I don't really mind if they're upset, as long as they're being reasonable. But we haven't got much longer left of this version. Next patch is the finale of Amphoreus, and then we're going back to Penacony for its finale. Then after that, potentially new world. Let's go! Depends on if they want to do version 3.9 as an actual version, or if they're going to go straight to a new world, because there's no guarantee that version 3.9 will actually be a thing, or if they'll just go straight to version 4. Dunno. Don't mind. Totally cool either way. Interested in which of the worlds they're gonna pick. I made a video on that already, so if you want to go and watch that, I will attach that to this video. I am interested in what you all think is gonna happen after Amphoreus is over. Have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world, and take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.